it gave me this insight or this sensitivity to the fact that all struggles between civilizations is economic, that is the bedrock. And so what we need to do as a society now, as we are entering an age where China is attacking us economically, they are trying to slowly own us and strangle us economically, that we have to wake up our society, that every American can do something that actually solves this problem. Don't turn to the government to try to solve this problem. They'll be too slow and they'll be too expensive. We can all unleash this power in the way we act, and that's a conversation I'd like to have. What exactly can Americans do right now to rise up and defend those things we care about?
Yeah, well, we talk a lot about, you've got the Miracle of Dunkirk here on the table. We talk a lot about the small ships because I think that's an excellent analogy for what you're talking about. They couldn't get the big destroyers into the shallow waters of Dunkirk, so they needed the small ships to help ferry men out to the bigger ships and also to take them across the English Channel.
That's right.
And so we tell our viewers, you must be small ships too. Yeah. And now, the next question they ask is, how do we do that?
Right. So there are certain principles that you can keep in your mind that will keep you safe. The first principle is that the resources you have can matter. You can invest your money in ways that really help this country, but invest them in the activities that keep us free. In other words, individual freedom, where the right to vote, this free speech, the right to own land, these things that are enshrined in our Constitution.
Traditional values of America.
That you always, when you invest your money, you invest them in companies that are doing things that accentuate those liberties. That is really important. And the second is you need to be almost a forensics accountant or find a forensics accountant because you got to follow the money.
Right.
One of the subtle ways China is attacking our entire economy is by giving money to somebody that then will give money to somebody else that then will say, hey, I want to be a part of this company, I want to invest in this company, and all I need is your intellectual property or proprietary information. Now, most small startups are so desperate for money, they'll take the money and they'll even sell they'll say, yeah, you can have the intellectual property so I can fight to live or live to fight another day. But then what happens is China steals it, duplicates it, and then floods the market and puts them out of business. This is what happened to Lucent Technologies, Motorola, and Nortel in 2000s. China wanted a telecommunications market, so they gave them each about $1 billion of benefits, meaning tax breaks and labor force and all that. So $1 billion gift to come into China back in 2001. And over 6 years, they bankrupted Lucent, Motorola, and Nortel, all in different ways, by stealing all their intellectual property. And those companies gave them the intellectual property as a price for the $1 billion.